Hello and welcome to Deerhunter.net. As you probably gathered if you've looked at any of the other review videos, right, we're concentrating solely on Deerhunter clothing. It's becoming hugely successful in lots of different aspects of outdoor life, right, be it just country walking, shooting, fishing, various types of hunting, bird watching, you name it. This coat is the Montana 2G 5-in-1. It's my son's. He liked this particularly as he does a fair bit of wildfowling. We both shoot all sorts of disciplines: air rifles, full and small bore rifle, shotgun. He's quite a keen wildfowler, and when you actually take a close look at this coat, right, you will find out exactly why he was attracted to it. Now, when it comes down to it, as with all the Deerhunter jackets and trousers that I'm reviewing at the moment and hopefully will review in the future, their choice of fabrics is very, very sensible, and it's an absolute joy to come across something that's so well constructed. The fabric itself that it's manufactured from, it's got a nice soft brushed nylon feel to it. The other main real advantage to it, apart from being pretty much waterproof, it's silent. Right, it's I don't know exactly what this fabric is or exactly what's done to it, but it does make for something I'm going to stick my neck out and say it's 99.9% silent. Which is a massive advantage. If you've been sat there for hours, the last thing you want is something that's going to rustle or rasp right when you move. The whole construction of all of their garments is superb. Lots of double stitching. Wherever you look, everything seems to be double stitched, right? But it's enough waffling about that. But let's just have a good close look at what we've got here. Start off on the outside, we'll work our way in. This is quite a complex jacket, as you will see as you go along. Right, we'll start at the top. We've got a really good, now this is something that really attracted me. This hood, it's got a fleece liner to it. It's not removable, right, but then it doesn't need to be. Like, the fleece liner of the hood matches the actual removable fleece inside the jacket. Right, it's got a volume adjuster on the back, as well as the ability to cinch the opening down right around your face. So right, massive plus with that. The hood itself is detachable, right, it's zipped on, right, it obviously doesn't fold up inside the collar, but then I don't think you want it to, because the hood itself, it really is a winter hood, and you wouldn't want that all bunched up inside the collar. I think you get to the point where it will probably start to restrict your airflow. Right, pockets, they're absolutely everywhere. Right, you've got a pocket up on the shoulder for a radio. Right, I've found a lot of organised shoots now, right, and especially when I'm rifle shooting with my son, we're always in radio contact for safety. Nice to have a dedicated pocket up there, right, just to put that radio in. Keeps up nice and high so you're not body blocking the antenna. Chest hand warmer pockets, brilliant. You've got a tab which tucks away. It's a bit difficult with this camouflage pattern to actually see this. Right, you've got these tabs that tuck away inside the hand warmer pockets that I'm sure you're all very familiar with this. Right, they retain the flap of your lower pockets. Now, you'll easily get a box of 25 cartridges in each of these lower pockets. So you've also got this wonderful flap, right, where you can put some there. This is like a neoprene in here, so very stretchable. You'll easily get shotgun cartridges in there, right? If you want to put bullets in there, I mean, you're talking larger bullets, right? You've got one on the other side as well, right? So you've got somewhere for your ammo to go. Like I say, plenty of room in those pockets for at least 25 cartridges in each one, right? At least. The camouflage pattern, it's the Realtree Extra pattern. Now, Realtree, as you're probably well aware, has been a very successful camouflage pattern. The Extra, I'm not sure exactly when that was released, but it's enhanced colours, and it's made it even better. They've taken what was really brilliant and made it even better by enhancing these colours, which is absolutely top notch as far as I'm concerned. And it does work. It's a very, very good camouflage pattern, especially for the UK. Right, obviously I don't know what country you're in, so I don't know whether this is going to match up to what you need. But in the UK here, it's very, very good. Come down the sleeves, Velcro adjustable cuffs, which is great, and on the fleece, elasticated cuffs in there to keep the cold drafts out. You also got a tag here, right, so if you want to remove the fleece, you'd unpop it so you can remove the sleeves. Very handy to keep the sleeves all together, right, for obviously when you're taking it off and putting it on. Just inside the storm flap, we have two hidden chest pockets. There's one there, and they're nice and big. They really are. I mean, that's my handbrake. It's coming over to here. Right, and it goes right up to this seam here and down as far as the drawstring on the waist. Sorry, so, you know, something to tuck your mobile phone, your gun license, right, whatever you want in there, right, so that keeps that away. But that's nicely, once it's zipped up and you've done your storm flap up, there's nothing getting in there to cause you any problems. The other thing that I really like about this, the elasticated waist, right, it's adjustable. You don't have to unzip the coat to adjust it. Right, if you've got that zipped up, you've got the adjusters here underneath the storm flap. So if you are out there and it does turn really, really bad and you need to cinch that down a bit, it's nice and easy access. And again, good quality shock cord there, and also the grips, they do actually stay put. They're not the cheap grips that don't grip that well. YKK double-ended zipper on your main zip down the front, right, which is a very sobering thought, right? Deerhunter tend to use YKK an awful lot, as well as the actual snap closures. The snaps themselves are heavy duty, they're robust, they're large, and they do grip extremely well. We've got, if we just turn this over, we've got a game pocket which goes right the way across the back, and it's double-ended so you can get it in either end. And it's got like a waterproof nylon line in there to stop any bodily fluids seeping into your jacket. Nice D-ring here, right, to attach ear defenders, right, whatever you want to that. Excuse me. You've got a hanging loop on the back, so you can just hang that jacket up out the way. And if we move on to the inside, now this is where this really comes into its own. This jacket as it is a superb, as I say, wildfowling jacket. UK wildfowling seasons through the winter months, so you need something extremely warm, waterproof and comfortable, which still gives you a good range of motion, right, for when you're taking that vital swing. Sorry. There may be those occasions when you are going to go out and it's warmer weather. You still want the coat, but you don't need the fleece. Now, I'm not going to start dismantling all of this because it will take too long and you'll get bored with it, but you can unzip the fleece jacket so that you've got the fleece jacket to wear, right, and you've also reduced that fleece liner down to just the outer coat and the Deertex membrane waterproof lining. Now, the Deertex membrane can be removed as well. There it is. Now, the one thing I'm not sure on, and I will find out, and I'll add it to the information box down the bottom. Once you've taken this Deertex membrane out, does that leave, this is the bit I'm not clear on, if it leaves the outer shell just, say, water resistant rather than waterproof. While we're on the subject of the Deertex membrane, if you've never heard of it, I must admit I hadn't, and I've done a lot of research into this. If you're familiar with Gore-Tex, think of that. We have never had any Deerhunter clothing leak. I have a couple of top-end Gore-Tex jackets, and I can say that, and I'm talking they cost twice the price of this coat. They are as breathable as this coat, and they are as waterproof. So, and I stand by that 100%. Right, the Deertex membrane works extremely well on every Deerhunter garment that we've got. When it comes down to washing, 30-degree wash. It washes very well. Right, this jacket and the trousers, I'm going to do a review on the trousers, they have been absolutely caked in mud. And I'm talking to the extent of when my son has come back from wildfowling, he has stood in our garden and I've attacked him with the hose pipe. And the mud's washed off, the clothing's gone into the washing machine on a 30-degree wash, and this is how it's come out. It's as new. Right, now I don't think you can get much better than that. Right, it washes very well. Right, you don't tumble dry it. Hang it up, room dry it on the washing line if the weather's good enough. Right, and it comes out superbly well. You can iron this on a cool iron on a one setting. Never needed to. Right, just haven't. Right, it's been washed a couple of times and it's in great condition. It really is. Right, it's really good, and the good thing about it is, right, with the Realtree extra camo pattern on it, it just lends itself to sort of every eventuality. Right, very, very superb, robust, all year round jacket, and the idea of being able to actually dismantle it makes it even more attractive. So you're not just stuck with one where it's all pieced together and it's only any good for the harshest of weather, and then you will have another coat right for the warmer weather. Right? I mean, this really does tick a lot of boxes. So when you get around to ordering from Deerhunter.net, please do one thing. Right, we found when we was actually selecting the review samples, we found that the actual advertised sizes that you get in the catalogue on the website are a little bit out from the reality of the garment that you receive. Right, not seriously, but they are a little bit out. So when you come around to actually ordering, in the extra info, or you know, the box where on the order page, I'm not sure exactly what it's called on there, but there's a space where you can actually type in a little bit of ordering information. Actually put in there the measurements that you want. Take a tape measure, measure your chest, measure your waist, put it in there. If you want it a bit bigger, to put a jumper underneath it for the cold weather, make sure that you allow a couple of 3 inches on top of your actual chest measurement to give you the correct size when it arrives at your home. Right, that way it just saves any messing about returning it and waiting for replacements. Right, you get what you need straight away. Right, and the people at Deerhunter.net in the dispatch department can actually sit down, right, and get the jacket out and put the tape measure on it and check that it's right for you. Please subscribe to this channel. Right, from your point of view, right, you've obviously got an interest in your outdoor clothing. There's going to be other reviews that come up in the future. If you subscribe to it, you'll get the subscription update, or sorry, the publication updates and your subscriber listings down the left side of your screen. So you'll know that when there's a new video that's come out, you can take a look. But very, very important, if you've got any questions at all, please drop me a line. I've been reviewing outdoor clothing and products for the past 13 years. Right, I cannot cover absolutely every single aspect. Right, it never happens. It never has, and I doubt if it ever will. If you've got any questions, please drop me a line. I don't mind answering them. If I don't know the answer, I'll find somebody that does. But the one thing I do promise you is that you will get the correct answer. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.